really as long as I can remember. Um, I was collecting VHS tapes back when they were still a thing when I was 4 or 5 years old. Some of them we'd bought, but most of them that we had we recorded on TV back when you'd buy the old recordable VHS tapes and tape movies like off pay per view and stuff like that. As far as DVDs go, uh, probably 12 or 13, and it would get to a point to where I would buy a lot of them myself, but there were some of them like some R-rated movies and stuff that I couldn't buy myself, so I would have to get like my mom to buy it or something. And she's always really never had a problem with anything that I watched or anything, so that was never a problem. Um, and also, for like the day after Thanksgiving when they have all those Christmas sales and stuff, they always put these movies for like $1 or $2. So that's where a lot of them come from there. So, like any collector, you're never really done. So, funny story, funny little side story about collecting all these DVDs and stuff. Um, I know I'm actually 22 years old. I know I don't look that. A lot of times, as recently as about a week ago, I've gotten that I look 12, which I think is a bit much, but beside the point. I went to buy this movie right here, Edward Scissorhands, one of my all-time favorites. Used to watch it a lot when I was little. It's actually one of the movies that I still have on VHS as well. I was about 16 or 17 years old, and I went to FYE to buy it, and I set it up on the desk, and the guy that worked there said, "This movie is PG-13." I said, "Yes, yeah, I know." And he said, "Well, you have to be at least 13 to buy it." Yeah, I know. "Well, unfortunately, I can't sell this movie to you because you're not old enough." So I was like, "Well, I'm actually, 16, so." He's like, "Well, unfortunately, just I don't, maybe if you get your mommy to come in here and buy it for you." And I'm like, "Well, my mom's not here because I drove myself because I'm old enough to drive." So he ended up getting the manager involved, and I actually ended up getting the movie for free because I was of the age. But that's just a little funny aside story about it. I've always had a special place in my heart for Nightmare on Elm Street, that whole series in general. My mom was always a big fan of Freddy Krueger back in the day. It was one of the first movies that her and my dad went to on a date to watch together. So it's just, it's a timeless movie. Actually, a few years ago, I got the chance to meet Robert Englund, who plays Freddy Krueger. Got his autograph, which was pretty cool, and I got to shake his hand and all that good stuff. And he actually played a video where he sung my mom happy birthday because it happened to be on her birthday that I was there and she was unable to make it. So it's just really cool to meet the people that you've idolized and really enjoyed watching their movies and stuff. So yeah, that was probably one of the coolest experiences as far as this kind of stuff goes that I've ever had.